Alright, welcome back to the series with Kazaghal. In the previous recording, all I did was act as a messenger boy or delivery boy. Haven't edited that video down yet. I did record it yesterday, I will say. It was getting a little too late for me to want to keep playing. And so I just decided to do some editing of some other videos, specifically Arc Raiders, which has now gone up more or less. But this video, like I said in the previous one, if you even watched it, is going to be where most of the action takes place. I'm going to be turning this quest in, but then I'm going to be doing some of the other quests. Sleep paralysis, potentially cause from the deep, definitely young crocodile skins, and the ooze quest. The ooze and preparations, because they're going after the same enemies. If I think, as well as retaking the roadways, honestly, it's a bit lower down, but they just want me to clear out the raptors that are towards the north part right here. So I think I'm going to be doing that as well. Especially because I'm going to have to walk out of here anyways. But let's get started.
How are ya?
Have we got those parts from the airfield I sent you for? Oh, did I ever read that? Just realized I might not have read it. Barathos, if the Senate finds out about all these supplies heading to Hawk's Vigil, they are going to be furious. The expenses of the airport are quite large after all. Be sure that the supplies I have sent you last as long as possible before you asking for more. Your friend Orion Colborne.
You got my attention.
I already said that. Oh, Ryan, what a friend. He always comes in clutch at the perfect time. Those are my last few sputter cogs. What do you mean by job at Ironforge Airports? Why would I want to do that when I can tinker here in my own shop?
Safe travels.
I mean, he's not wrong. Because what he's doing is what he wants to be doing, more or less. Whereas if he goes to the airport, he's pretty much, it's a job more. But yeah. Alright, so I'm going to be doing the buffs in a little bit, honestly. I could do that one now, but I'm going to wait till at least get to the north of Dun Morogh. But yeah, so like I said it in the previous one, if anyone even watched the Delivery Boy episode, as I'm going to be referring to it as, it hasn't been uploaded or edited like I said previously. But this one's going to be uploaded at the same exact time, and I will be making sure people know you can completely skip this video, and other than getting some experience, you will not miss much of anything. I guess except unless you count, yeah, collecting flowers like pretty much the highlight. No, actually, I killed a couple animal beasts on right here, so maybe that would have been the highlight. But yeah, so today's gonna be a proper video. Doing this after work rather than before work because my shift was a little earlier today. I didn't have much time this morning. I might have been able to squeeze a recording in, but I feel like it would have been a little too iffy. So this morning, all I ended up doing was editing another video, also Arc Raiders. So I got a couple of those on, but those are the important ones. I think I've got a plan for what I'm doing on Arc Raiders for my recordings on there, how I'm going to go about it from now on. Oh, actually, I didn't. Okay, yeah, I just was making well, for one, I was making sure it was recording, which I think I did double check that, but I was primarily making sure about the audio and the microphone. But it looks like it's working perfectly fine. Anyway, sorry, cut myself off there. Actually, could I cut down here? Looks like I could, but it looks like this is probably more of just an overlook. Oh yeah, this is more of an overlook. Can probably cut down there though if I wanted to. Anyways, though, so but the first couple recordings, not including the tutorial, that one I had done days ago. I forget when I got it done and uploaded. In the previous ones I did, since I didn't have too good of an idea of what I wanted to do, it was a little bit rougher of an edit. I'm not sure. I'm surprised I got a like already on one of them, but I'm happy, and I'm happy about that. But I'm not too concerned about how those videos do. I just want to make sure I have the videos in the future go up a little bit more smoothly with how I have the edits done. Just gonna get down a little bit more. I don't want to say I didn't care about the like. I like that I got the like. I just know those videos won't be very popular. Well, I don't think they're gonna be popular, period. But I just was all over the place with those ones, especially the very first one with the tutorial and the first games afterward. In the second recording that comes immediately after that. What was it? It was a little too... Oh, I probably shouldn't have even bothered. Whatever. Let's get this started. But I just felt like I was too all over the place for those recordings. But I'm not sure if it'll start with the next video. I don't think it does. But either the next video or the one after that. I started making sure to primarily record the games, which is primarily what goes up. But after, starting with the next games I do, I should be a lot more, it should be a lot better done, I guess. I say better, just my normal quality, which isn't the best. I'm a little lazy with the editing, and I'm a little... Oh, hey Mackie, coming up to visit? I thought you were going to be napping. Level 2, baby girl. Level 2, baby girl. Let me move back so I'm not drawing any more aggro while I eat up. Oh, I thought you were going to sit on my lap. It's probably better that you don't. Maggie, if you try... I don't know what you're sniffing for back there, but it's really starting to... I wouldn't say concern me, but I'm getting more and more curious every time I see you do that. Okay, yeah, she did. No. I'm so confused about what you want to do, Maggie. You're just climbing on and off my lap now. That's the 4th time in a row. Oh. Mate, you're a raptor. You shouldn't be so skilled at combat that you're freaking avoiding my hits and not being stunned. I mean, I guess a raptor is a pretty tough creature, I would imagine. Yay. Oh, I forgot about this couple of things. Like I said, it takes me a little warming up. In the previous video, like, obviously I didn't get much, wow, that's the only, talent I got so far. That sucks. Oh, wrong button. Well, I'm gonna tell you now, I'm gonna go right to the next fight. Oh, okay. What are you doing? She's going onto my shoulder. Okay. What are you doing? What are you, a parrot? Okay, so that's a funny thing to do, man. So after trying to climb on my shoulder, I try to grab her. Now she's laying on my arm. Okay. I love you, Maggie, but this is... Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. I can't do it. Oh, actually, that's perfect. Yes, I'm literally gonna be just clicking everything for a few minutes. I could kick her off, and I'm probably gonna do that soon if she doesn't decide to hop off herself, but... A lot of times I'm better with just clicking like that anyways. Yeah, these two Budget isn't the best, but it'll do for now. Let's get a little drunk now to get some extra stamina. Oh, just went out of range. She's so... I like it when she does this. I just wish it wasn't in the middle of the game. Like right at the start of the recording. I was gonna let her just lay on my lap because she's a big cat, so it gets very tiring just her doing that. But I love it when she's like this. Other than my legs getting tired extremely quickly, I love it. That's it for the raptors for now. Do I have I'm gonna have to work on my cooking a little bit. I know there are raptor recipes. I'm gonna rely on Numlock while I drunkenly walk towards my next part. Ooh, yeah, I kind of that quest was gonna be the harder one to do of the ones I just was talking about because of their levels, but the Crocolisks are next, more or less. It's specifically the young ones. Crap. Okay, this is one thing that sucks about this right now is my keyboard and my microphone are not set up in a way that is good for my right hand to be doing anything on there. Guess I could just do that. Alright, so it is the younger, yeah, it's young Crocolisk specifically. That's gonna be more to the east. So I'm gonna head that way so I could try to get to the Leech Stalkers as well as doing the young Crocolisks. Then I'll make my way through the oozes and the Murlocs. And I know in the previous recording I talked about how like I was gonna talk more about the. Ooh, there's one. He's running away too, so I'm gonna go after him. Wait, what? What are you doing? Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, whatever. Just gonna charge this one now. Oh. Alright. This one. Oh, and before I said how like I decided against recording anything because it was getting late. There's actually two reasons because of it. It was getting late, and that was the main reasoning. But I accidentally pressed retaliation when I was I forget how or why I did it, but I know it was an accident, obviously. And when I did it, I was like, well, I'm waiting another 30 minutes. I don't want to have used it up before the recording. But then I also had issues because I was in combat with a training dummy for probably like 20 minutes before I was able to drop aggro. I couldn't even log out of the game, so it was getting kind of annoying. Alright. That's a toad. Okay. I'll just auto run for now. I did move my microphone a little bit so that it was going to be a bit easier. I think she's already fallen asleep. You are very cuddly when you want to be. That's cats in general, I suppose. Oh, that was going to be close enough. Come on. There's one. So what I was talking about though was with the character. I was starting to talk about it in the previous recording, but I feel like it's better to repeat it now simply because not everyone's going to want to watch that video, and I don't blame them. I just was putting it up because I think it's going to be as annoying as it is. I think it's kind of funny that all I did for like an hour was literally running back and forth. Enough for an entire video. Um, and the reason why I am going to be keeping this weapon for now, because even I did actually make the Ironhammer at one point, and I could equip it now, but I think letting the buff wear out first is a better idea. I'm just gonna kill a couple more of them, and if I don't get all of it, that's fine. When I go to run to go find the slimes, I will worry about killing out the rest of them. Oh, there's one here. Very annoying when you do that. I hope you know that. I'm sure you do it on purpose. Still. It's even more annoying when you don't drop anything. Also, I will say, I might stop the recording for the Minecraft server. Can't remember, I think I talked about it yesterday when I was doing the previous recording too of this character. Again, I don't know who's gonna watch it. My coworker trying to get up a server. Even though he didn't get to it yesterday, it sounds like it's either going to be today or very, very soon regardless, so. Another one. Oh, that's a Wetlands Crocolisk. You are also a Wetlands Crocolisk. I would have thought going east there would have been more and more young ones, but apparently they're full grown right here. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I can get back to finding and killing them. Either if I still end up finding more running this way, or on my way back. Ooh, the silver is still there, surprisingly. You know, you guys would be a little easier to kill now. I'm a level higher. One thing that I might do in this video as well is, oh yeah, I got rid of the quest. I forgot about that. The Elite in Loch Modan. Honestly, wow, I think they're both there again. Jesus. Yeah, they're both there again. Not sure if someone ever got the other one, but the one I got respawned, and the same one I couldn't get is there still, or then again there again. Okay, let's just still Wetlands Crocolisks. Sorry about the weird way of playing just with the one hand right now. Yeah, just pressing the arrow keys sometimes. Well, what was this quest? Hang on. Yeah, my cat definitely fell asleep. She's so heavy.
What's up?
Stone Golem, so. Oh, Inside Dragon Wall Retreat. That's why I never picked it up. Yeah, even though I talked about like how I was unsure about doing dungeon runs on this character, because I was referring to the stockades when I was talking about it. One high chance is actually going to be. Is actually going to be doing the Dragon Wall Retreat. And there's the last one. I don't even need to go looking for any more Crocolisks right now. Oof. Oh, this little fat cat though. She's such a glutton, but she's so cuddly. But yeah, yeah, what was it? So with the whole character's like backstory, I already said what he was, and nothing's changing. I was gonna iron out some details a little bit more, especially location-wise. I'm gonna try putting some more thought. I am pretty much gonna say that his clan hold was in Wetlands. I think I've decided on, because in the end, I think my choice came down to who do I prefer my family having like lost everything to. Bunch of trogs, which is fair. I mean, freaking gnomes practically lost their home to trogs, even if it was also 50% because of a mistake they also made, but still. Oh, actually, I forgot about that. Don't use it yet. What am I thinking? But yeah, so I'm gonna iron out some more details for the character. I might talk about his future a little bit more, because again, I've said it previously. What is that? Silver. Ooh, that's a good thing to get. Wait. What's this? Very sweet. I like silver. Personally, even though... Oh, wow, look. Oh, yeah, it's all the incendiary. That's what I can see right now. Copper is one of my favorite metal... Oh, Jesus, my hand is actually falling asleep. She's on my arm still, but she was also on my hand. And Jesus Christ, is my hand numb right now. I moved it out of the way. She's still on my arm, and she didn't really move much, so she's still gonna sleep on my arm for a while, probably. What was? Oh yeah, I was just talking about the minerals for a second. So, copper is still one of my favorite metals in general, and especially for Kazaghal, copper and anything related to that is his favorite. And you'll probably see that with other characters too. I just tend to really like copper for some reason. I just got interested in it a while back, and I just still quite fond of it. Mainly because of bronze. I quite like the bronze, even though it's such a rare. What's the word? A rare alloy, since tin is so rare. Sorry, Maggie, but my hand is falling asleep so much, I'm probably gonna have to make you get up soon. Maggie. Well, I can't use my left hand anymore, but it's definitely gonna not be as oh, never mind. She didn't like that. Wait, what is you getting up for? Wait, what? 7? Oh, I forgot. Okay. She got up because there's more food in her bowl. I was so confused because I know she just got some at 5, but I forgot because of her constantly being kind of annoying when it comes to her food. For her third serving of dry food, I decided that she will get the last one 2 hours after her so the first ones are like 3 hours in between, and then this one's 2 hours since the last one. And honestly, I think it's a good idea to do that. And honestly, it just saved my arm. I hope she comes back. I like when she lays on my lap. I just do not want her on my arm again. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I was talking about though. Copper in general is one of my favorite metals, and yes, I'm having my character coincide here again just because pretty much has another excuse, I suppose. But that was a long way of saying that silver is actually one of my favorite metals in general. Even though gold is obviously nice, and I do still like the idea, especially when it's mixed with certain gems, it looks better with gold than silver. But silver is one of my favorite metals in general. Silver and copper. With execute, I'm feeling a little bit better, I will say. Let's charge over here for now. So pretty much copper and silver are my favorites. Otherwise, most of my other favorites, especially when it comes to games-wise, tend to be the more fantasy ones, like Mithril. And Mithril is because it's supposed to be a really strong metal, but a really light metal, and a really good metal. And it looks like silver. Sometimes better. I think in some ways it's supposed to be like, it's called true silver. The silver just looks better in general compared to even regular silver. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. Jesus, inventory's full already. Just came in here. That's all it took. Flask of... Wait, did I get oil from these guys? No, I had to have gone from the freaking... I don't need oil. Well, I guess I'll start collecting some spider palp. Sounds like a gross juice, honestly. Probably because the palp sounds like it. Let's have a nice refreshing glass of spider palp. I really do. If I have to, after I do this recording, assuming I don't do another Kazaghal, which is unlikely, although apparently his rest of the experience has gone all the way to the next level, so nice. Is there any other than incandescent? Oh, there's actually silver. Yeah, I'm going to keep going in. It's hard to tell from here anyways. Incandescent doesn't really sell for much, but it does sell, so I'm gonna grab it. Also, sleep paralysis. Yeah, sleep paralysis is completely done. Okay, just making sure. Oh yeah, the food buff. That's the other one I ran out. Oh yeah, 2 bleeds on you, you're gonna die. Get rid of the sharp claw. Don't need you. Wait, the silver's right there in the middle? That doesn't seem like that was done on purpose. That was done pretty poorly, but whatever. If all I see is incandescent, I'm not going to go further in. I might not even go in if I see copper. But tin, I probably will. Oh, Massa Gate. That will... Spinnerets, I think Spinnerets actually sell decently well. Actually, maybe I'll just use you up. Okay. Oh, there's a tin vein. Sure. Yeah, there's a lot of incandescent, but yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna charge both of you, but I guess you, if you want to take me on by yourself, you could try. A shiny war axe. Huh. Oh well. Wait, don't I have any venom? I thought I did for some reason. Also, it's not going to be that long until I crafting other things. Like the silvered bronze leggings are definitely an upgrade to what I have. I'm still using one of the first legs you can make, I think. Leg guards you can make. I need to start saying, making sure I start saying leg guards. I always said legs for some reason when it first came to recipes. Yeah, it's just a set and send a site. Just keep going this way for now. But yeah, I know I've been mostly just getting these recordings up, and I've talked previously about how I'm definitely going to be getting more up of different games. And I'm sorry I'm not doing anything else much recently. Just, this is the easiest to do. I can play for an hour. It's nice and relaxing before work. But I don't know one really minds. I know there's a lot of people that have started watching it or has been through World of Warcraft, so it's not much of a negative at that point. Hang on, where is it? Just making sure, because I know it's in this section. Yeah, it looks like it's behind the one I'm looking at. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be back there. Oh, all the way back there, Jesus. I'm still not sure exactly talent tree what I want to do with this character, simply because because I'm relying on, I need to look into blacksmithing recipes more, because I need to see what's going to be later on, what he's most likely going to be equipping, because I would prefer two-handed hammers, and in that regard I should go down to arms more instead of relying on some of this. But if I'm going to be dual wielding a lot, I really should be trying to pick up more of the, I really should try picking up dual wield specialization so I'm not missing so much. But, I'm still, I don't know. Oh, Tin respawned over here. Well, Tin spawned over there. I don't know why I said respawned. Could have even been there before and I just didn't realize. Wow, Masa Gate again. How much more space do I have for... Hope I don't have a second stack, because Incendicite's not that good. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, no, I only have the one stack still. Incendicite's not even useful for me to be mining it at for me to be mining anymore anyways. But I still like the idea of me just mining it anyways, because it's supposed... I don't know. I still like the idea of what came up later on. Come on. With what I was saying earlier, I'm going to be working on his background a little bit more to iron out some things. One thing I do want to say is his last name, his surname, or clan name, I would rather prefer to say, is still up in the air a little bit. Not because I want to change it completely. I'm definitely sticking to something that's related to copper. But I was talking. Inventory is full. What? Oh, because I can only. Wait. You can only hold 20 Scorched Fangs, Spider Fangs each, which doesn't surprise me, but that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna just drop that quest, because I can't do anything with it anyways, and it's taking up space. In both of my log and my backpack space. I should have just gotten rid of it before. Oh well. You do not have permission to loot that. I do not care. Also, when I killed that black slime earlier, I didn't get anything from it, did I? That I needed? Oh yeah, no. I need to buy simple wood. That's the other one. For some reason, when I thought tar, I thought maybe it was the black ones I needed to be killing a little for a bit, but no, it's not. All right, well, it's 3 minutes. I'm pretty sure the stuff's gonna. Oh, okay. You're gonna do this to me. I'm way stronger than you. I could easily kill you, but if you really have that much of a death sentence, I'll even give you 3 of those. Congratulations, you have gotten what you wanted. Death. But yeah. I know the raptor eggs are going to be useful. I need to be sure I'm careful when I go to sell stuff later. But yeah, so next, like I said, it's going to be going after the oozes. Going to try to find Sita's bag, as well as the, just get some ooze tar. Yeah, ooze tar. Saying that just sounds so weird. I'm not sure about the next video. It's probably gonna be since the Dragon Maw are still a little too tough to be going after, as well as the Curse crew, but I'm not surprised by that either. Next one I'm probably gonna be focusing on is Raptor Ridge and the excavation, the Rock Weaver quest or whatever with the Explorers League. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this now. I cleared up space, right? So do I have another? No, I don't have another spell right now. Blacksmithing is 6 away from being able to learn the silver bronze leggings. I'm really hoping next time I take a break between videos. When I say a break, I don't mean like my breaks I'm gone for months, but this split between videos while he's gaining rested experience, pretty much what I'm referring to it as. I want him to at least get to 155, but ideally 160, so I could also get green iron shoulders, so I could start making because I have a bunch of iron. I think it's on me right now. Yeah, 10 of them. It's only 10? Can I make some? Oh yeah, the Ironhammer. That's right. That's where it went. I'm trying to remember what I used any iron for, but I can already use up some of the iron, but still, because that'll be those will be nice buffs to have. I think it's north from this bridge. Yeah. Going towards Dun Morogh. Yeah. Oh, this is much better than yesterday. I'm actually getting to fight. I also like the look of having these two hammers more. The other one just isn't like. Don't get me wrong, that's not bad, but I like just the flat-faced mace, or hammer rather. I think I said it previously. Originally, the Kazaghal sword name was going to be Bronze Hammer, but I decided to, instead of focusing on bronze, it was better. I wanted to focus on copper for the character in this clan. That way, I could also expand upon what other metals like that they would like to use. Okay, no, those are still moss hides. AKA other copper alloys. One thing I was saying earlier was how the after this, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. Might not record anything because it is late enough at this point that it's a possibility. If I don't do that, if I don't edit any videos, then I'm either going to be playing Arisandra, but the Desolate one, so it's going to be a recording, not a stream. Or it's going to be on Arc Raiders, which I'm really starting to get into a little bit. I'm still kind of limiting myself a tad bit, but not like badly so. Yeah, you're a bit tougher. Even though this one's going to go down a bit quicker simply because of the fact I got the 2 double Bs on him. I do need to buff up still. That's another reason why I want to make sure I'm mining is so I can, because I'm not going to be able to make heavy weight stones for a while because I need the heavy stones, which is from iron, not from tin, or especially not from copper. But what other? Am I forgetting about a buff? Not really, just the eating buff, I think, and the shots, of course. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have space. Oh my god, I passed the vendor on the way here. Ooh, should I go back? It's not that far. Kind of want to. Sorry to make you guys sit through this. If I remember, I might edit this out later. But the issue, like I said, I'm a little lazy when it comes to editing. I primarily because I was putting a lot more effort into it for a while, and that was partially what got me out of recording. Not the last time I took a break, but previous breaks before that. I think was just I just did not like having to edit it all out. Although at the same time, it was what I was going through at the time and how my life was. I just was like, I just don't want to work on something. I just want to play and just relax kind of thing. And editing isn't too bad. It's actually kind of nice, especially towards the end of the night or early morning, but especially mostly at night, to just get some editing done. Just sit there, figure out where I needed it to edit, and then like get it uploaded pretty much. But the yeah, I hate that I'm wasting time on the buffs.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
That's nice. Do I have a deal for you? Take my trash. You can take the ichor too, I don't need that. Oh, I'm about to sneeze.
For real?
Okay, it's good. Alright. Well, I got more space now. Not a lot, but it's more space. It's better. I can try to clear up some more by making a couple more of the heavy wool bandages, but don't think it's really going to matter too much. Plus, until I use up the heavy weight stones, I'm not going to... Because part of the reason I don't want to use up all the wools because it's it's good for the heavy weight stones, but it's also what I need to use for the coarse weight stone, which is something I can do because I am mining tin still quite a lot. I'm not going to be using tin and copper for very long. It's pretty much leaving what the character would actually be studying blacksmithing wise, but it's not entirely out. I still would want him to be experienced and know how to smith other metals. I don't want him to just know copper and their alloys. It's just going to be his specialty. Jerk. again. Some rage for no reason. Alright. Don't need to eat, but it'll get me an extra buff. And the food, honestly, it doesn't cover up too much anyway, so it's probably a good idea to do that too. Off-camera might work on cooking it just a little bit, because the best thing actually, crockless, I'm surprised I can't make crockless steak. I feel like I should be getting crockless meat. I am probably out leveling where I'm supposed to get that from, because I'm getting, what was it? Tender crockless meat, which is the next level apparently. Not that I could ever remember. I only know because I can't use them right now, and I'm not that high on that. Don't use execute. Nice to not use it every single time, because it just will always finish up my remaining rage into that. It's good for finishing it off, but that's about it. I haven't gotten to see his pouch yet. Actually, I haven't even gotten the Oostar yet. Yeah, it is these oozes. It's so weird I'm not getting them. The backpack, I'm not surprised that's taking a bit to get. Simply because it is a single drop thing I'm looking for, but I didn't think I was going to be having a harder time finding the, I pressed it anyways. Harder time finding the oozes. There's one. The game itself forgot that I needed to drop them. There's his bag. It's dripping. Nice. These are a bit tougher. Maybe I should have gone after the Murlocs first, I will admit. Oh, hang on. I'm actually getting a little too low. Okay. That was good. Let's get a little drunk. That always helps me fight. Oh, it's so weird, but it does work. It does help. A little bit. Oh, this one's actually fairly easy. Oh, there's a Crimson Ooze. Maybe those are the ones I need to go after. Oh, I just used up everything on that one. No, I don't need to. I'm gonna make sure to buy the wood when I get to Menethil, which will be the first stop before I go back up to Hawk's Vigil. Simply because if I might not be able to get the wood up in Hawk's Vigil, and I'd rather not have to go back all the way to Menethil to do it at that point. Plus, it's gonna be more on the way, anyways. Yeah, those two I don't want to aggro the Black Ooze because I might get the Crimson Ooze. I might be able to get both, but yeah, there's still some out here. There's no reason to aggro it at that point. They're decently tough, though. But everything's a little tough as a warrior when all you can do is bash their skulls in. Makes it harder when they don't even have a skull to bash in. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no. You need to come back. Thank you. Damn it. This is why I need to stop using up freaking executes. I mean, it uses up rage. I don't know why it uses 15 rage. I guess it's that way it only counts the remaining rage afterwards, not even ones that would use up. I suppose it makes sense. I might look on the auction house to see how expensive the hops are, just because I feel like I always spend longer looking for the hops than I really would like to. But I think they're decently expensive considering that they're not that useful. In fact, I would never buy them. I never even worry about the lager. This character, I only do it for this character just because it is a special alcohol. And I wanted to find one that my character favors absolutely, pretty much, so. Of course, there's going to be others that he does like still. Like, he'll drink most alcohol, especially ales, beers that we need. But... Damn it. No, I was using it because, like, this one's got to drop me exactly what I need, right? Right? No. I was actually thinking about a couple things with this character, but it probably would be really soon. Probably get a lot good not to like it anyways, but I decided against it just because it really wouldn't work with my voice. Singing. I wasn't gonna say like singing like an actual song, but like something like the dwarven songs you hear from like Lord of the Rings or something. But I don't have a deep enough voice for that, and I'm a horrible singer, so that it would be good for laughs, I suppose, but my voice is way too high for that. I wouldn't even want to try it at that point. There's something I might actually consider in the future, though. For certain characters, it might work out better, no matter how poor of a singer I am. But not even singing itself, though. Like maybe adding my. So I have an interest in learning certain instruments. Maybe I could add my own background music or something. Jesus Christ! Yeah, none of you drop any ooze tar. None of you are made of ooze, are ya? I highly doubt it. That would explain why I'm not getting it, because none of you actually are made of it. Oh my gosh. Jesus. You guys are gonna make me get drunk again, aren't you? Flask of oil. It gets kind of annoying when they don't actually drop what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's true for anybody. It's not just me. Alright, yeah. Don't want to get drunk yet, though. Maybe I'll get drunk just to murder a bunch of murlocs. So they do tend to attack in groups. Alright, come on. Yeah. I'm tempted to attack those two. Maybe the Crimson Ooze has a higher chance of dropping it. Did it say anything? It just says oozes around Ironbeards. It doesn't say anything about inside of Ironbeards too. Okay, I'm not sure if I've ever even been inside of Ironbeards. Maybe I have been for a character a long time ago. Can't remember. The bleed is pretty much really hurries up these fights. At this point, I'm deciding to use Sunder Armor at least 3 times if I don't get the bleed off, pretty much. And when I get closer to death, the more I use Sunder Armor. It's actually a really good ability. I'm just really neglecting to use it more often, but it does cause a high amount of threat. It's probably better for a group because then they just have less armor in general to be dangerous with, but it's actually quite useful because they die very quickly once they get to 5. How far west? Oh, I am actually a lot further west than I was giving it credit for. Maybe I should just cut through. Cause blue kill. Oh wait, hang on. So I gotta kill Gobbler and 12 bluegill murlocs. Gobbler. Alright. Some copper. Nice. Ah, fight. It's a fight. Oh, I read Fen as Fell. I was like, Fell Lord? What? I thought there was a rare Fell Lord over here, but I was like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, you guys are called creepers, but god damn. That's terrifying. I actually have to kill the Fen Lord to get copper? Oof, is it worth it? It is copper. It is pretty good. Let's not actually mine the copper. Let's mine about 10 feet away. It doesn't seem like they mined it at that point. Actually quite surprised that they did not. I didn't aggro on them. So what is this farm over here? Sundown Marsh probably? I guess some doors do have to farm. Actually, is there anything over here? Oh, there's a character with a quest. That's cool. What's in the food crate? I'm probably not gonna be able to grab it anyways. Yeah, actually, those are pretty good for me. That's actually exactly at my level. Could get rid of something.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, the Hawk's Vigil, you say? That is actually really good that I ran into you. Howdy, we don't get many visitors around these parts, especially with all the mean and lurky things that are all around us. Still, it's good to see a friendly-faced stranger. I got a friend out in Hawk's Vigil who I worked with in the past during the Third War. We used to trade all manner of our new findings with one another, and I think I just figured out all sorts of crazy gizmos. Do me a favor and take my new schematics over to him if you can.
Alrighty then. Pleased to meet you.
Let me, before I delete something, make sure there's nobody else in here. There is. And they are a vendor.
Are you?
That was the exact reason why I checked. I'm going to take a look at their equipment, their stuff, even though I'm probably not going to be able to buy the majority of it. Alright. Just to double check the rest of my space, yeah, I don't really have anything else like that. I still have mild spices. That is taking up a spot. But whatever. I could buy stuff, but it'd be a complete waste of time, more or less. Huh. Didn't even know there was anything out here. Ooh, red dragon scale leggings. I mean, it makes sense for that to be found out here, considering that there's red dragon whelps that you can skin. Huh. I'm guessing the reason why there's so many of these single bot items is, like, I don't think too many players actually make their way out here. Azure silk gloves and red whelp gloves. Huh, interesting. Well, you were useful as a vendor at the very least. Thank you.
Hey!
Alright. I've actually been going for about an hour now. This is a lot more of a fun hour. I just got sleepier and sleepier when I was doing yesterday's. Just so... getting so little done is not fun. Well, I got a lot done. It just was a lot of nothing. A lot of just running back and forth. At the very least, if I do decide to do the stockades, I'll have that quest chain ready to go into it. Well, it wasn't one of the dungeons I could see Kazaghal doing. Giant Wetlands Crocolisk. I thought they were a lot closer than this. I know they're over by the ship-ish, but I thought I was going to run into them in this water. No, apparently not even here. There's a cursed... Oh, that's the cursed ship. Okay. That's the quest I don't want to do yet. Cursed crew, probably. Cursed sailor, cursed marine. Oh, and giant weapons crocodiles. There's Muck Dweller. Is that one of the ones I need to kill? It just says Bluegill Murlocs. So I think actually I think there's a weaker tribe further to the south. Hang on, let me see. Just as bluegills. I mean, they're weak, but like the quest is green, which makes me think that the ones I need to kill are actually called Murlocs, rather than just being Murlocs. There's usually only green when the majority that you need to kill are green. That one's green. It's called Puddle Jumper. Let's see if killing this one will do anything. Nope, doesn't even count. So they are just called Murlocs. And that's what I was gonna start assuming. Still more puddle jumpers. I knew they were gonna be further south. They're just, yeah, I just saw one of their corpses. I think there's one there, but I'm not sure if I want to. I'll go after these two. That might be a big pull. I might be able to do that, but I don't want to really try it, honestly. Plus, I need to kill a gobbler. Seriously, I feel like I'm looking for a freaking turkey every time I say gobbler. Sorry about that. I broke your kneecap so you couldn't run any faster. for puddle jumpers, but there's also still murlocs over here. These are the weakest enemies I'm fighting by so far in this video. Maybe I should have gone after them first and then went after the crocodilisks. Oh, and I just wasted a lot of. Yeah, well. Oh wait, battered footlocker? Oh, hi Gobbler. How you doing? Oh, you're pathetic, actually. Yeah, you're welcome for distracting them for you. Probably wasn't much in there anyways. Okay, so Gobbler's head I'd need for sure. Crap. God damn it. Get rid of the Murloc scales for now. Oh great, you gave me the items I wasn't gonna need. I really wish I could use that. Whatever. I suppose I could probably just keep going after them and keep just aggroing them. But I feel like I prefer doing it this way simply because they, for one like that one did. Was starting to. But two, because of the fact that I feel like I could just go from one to the next easier just because of whenever charge restarts gets off cooldown. Blah 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 blah. Oh, it took too long to use overpower. Oh, I didn't use hamstring yet. Whoops. Well, that was a forager. I don't know why I didn't get kill credit for the quest. Actually, yeah, there's still a bunch over here. Only need 4 more. I'm not even going to reset the buffs because I think we're going to be ending it once I turn the quest in anyways. And these guys are weak enough that I think it would just be a waste of a buff. It's kind of insulting to them, but I don't really care. They're Murlocs. Murlocs are supposed to be fairly weak. Sorry about being a little quieter. This is one of the reasons why I prefer recording during the day. Or if I'm playing a more action-based game, I feel like it's a little less important. But like if I were to play Arc Raiders at this time of the day. But World of Warcraft, it's slower. I feel like I should be talking. I just feel like it's just living up that I'm just getting. It's hard for me to be in that mode. These last one are good to kill anyway, so I'm just gonna, yeah. Ooh. Okay. What can I get rid of? Murloc fins are kind of useful, but... Oh, wait, Spider Ichor. I don't want Spider Ichor. Give me that so I can use you. Don't want you. The healing potion was useful. Oh, I think someone's fighting over here. Are they good? Oh, it's a paladin. They're good. Probably. Nah, I'll help them out. Yeah. I think she either aggroed more than she meant to, or she thought she was going to have an easier time with them because they were weaker. But I think she got like 4 or 5 of them, so don't blame her. Alright, I do think that's all the quests I was planning on doing, it looks like. Except for the fact I haven't bought the simple wood yet, but everything else is good. Captain Snowbeard, that's the quest I actually found, so it's an extra quest I'm going to be getting done. I might actually ding 26. That quest, yeah, everything's pretty good. Alright, I think that was a pretty good video. I know it's going to be slow going from here on to the rest of it, but still. I don't mind the ending being a little slow. I just mind... what's important to me is the start of the video, how quickly I can get into the action. And how long I could stay in it. What was your quest? Fall of Dun Morogh. Yeah, that's a very difficult area to go to. I think it's actually, except for Dragon Mile Retreat potentially, because I think that's an actual dungeon. I think Dun Morogh, which is actually kind of a mini dungeon. I think it's an elite. It's one of the few elite areas. In fact, actually, I'm not sure what elite areas there are. I know there's one over here, but it's just funny to think that there are 2 elite areas, and now there's 3 with Dragon Mile Retreat. Not too many though. Not too many.
King's honor, friend.
Kazaghal, right? Do you have my skins? Nice work you've got. Oh, nice work you've done here. The quality of these skins is superb. I'll have to get them into the curing process as soon as possible. Oh, but before I get to that, there's some other work I need done that I think you might be able to take care of. I sent my apprentice out into the marshes to skin some of our famous giant wetlands crocolisks. When he didn't return, I went out to look for him. Let's just say it wasn't a pretty sight. Midwife says he might pull through, but in the meantime, I still need my skins. If you'd like to kill a few more of the brutes, I wouldn't be opposed. After what they did, you'll find the crocs up the coast, beyond the Murloc hovels. Ooh, that would be a nice... Ooh, but that's good. That's okay. That's something I can use. Let's sell a couple of things before I have... Oh, no one here buys anything. Oh, I'll run into somebody. Speak of the devil.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so not much I can sell. I'm probably going to just send them to my another character of mine. I'm pretty sure Dulan, who I barely touched, can actually make use of them, so... yeah, okay. Yeah, I really can't sell much of anything right now. Carl Born. Wait, who? Oh, is it you? I think so.
Need help?
Yeah. Our merchants will not be safe until we are rid of Gobbler and those Murlocs. Ah, well done. Accept this as payment for fulfillment of your contract with the Merchant Marines. Not long ago, a merchant vessel, the Blind Princess, was raided by Murlocs. Although the ship escaped intact, much of its cargo was dragged overboard by the creatures, including a very valuable statuette of Tyrannus Menethil. We want that statuette recovered. Search the coastal Murloc hovels for crates, barrels, and other evidence of lost cargo. Find the Menethil statuette and return it to me. Ooh, I'm gonna get more of those potions I just got, too. Nice. Actually, I need to figure out where somebody is. A trade good vendor.
King's honor, friend.
What the? Is that like a horde or something? Fletcher, Bowyer. No. I feel like they would be in here potentially. Tradesman.
What's on your
Hello,
mind?
my good man. Precision jeweler's kit. Apparently, I'm gonna need to upgrade my jeweler's kit at some point on Lunaeriel. Who? The main reason I didn't record her yesterday when I was off, other than the fact I had other stuff I wanted to play more, She really needed rested experience, and I actually worked on her professions recently, so it's not too bad. Am I blind? Yeah, no, I don't see any wood. Okay. Maybe there's a... I think there is a mill up there. Maybe I can just buy it up there. Sorry for wasting your time if that is the case. Well, I know there's a mill up there. I just don't know if I can buy wood from him or not. I'm really hoping... I'll say this now. If the mill... If... I could have Hearth here, I just realized. Oh, well. Did you find my bag? Oh, thank you, Kazaghal. I was afraid that it was lost for good. I don't have much use for this anymore, but wash it off, and I'm sure you can make use of it.
Be good.
She's not wrong. I can actually replace my red bag with it. But I'm going to do that off screen just because it's going to be a little bit of moving and inventory management to figure it out. That's it for the quest in this settlement. I'm just going to hope for the best that that I can get the simple wood over it up there. But yeah, any trade vendor, that's a liar.
Hey there.
I forgot you can actually have dark iron looking characters on here because of skins. Maybe I was actually tempted to make the character a descendant of dark iron, or part of the dark irons, or just that sided
See you around.
with the Iron Forged dwarves, but I decided against it. I like that type of character, but I might have a separate darker character, dwarven character. In fact, maybe instead of making a gnome engineer, I'll make a dark iron engineer. I mean, I already have Lork, who is a engineer who is a hunter, but maybe in the future well, actually, I think I would make them a hunter as well, come to think of it. Yeah, I'll think about that a little bit more, but the actually isn't... oh no, you're over here. That's right. Yeah, right there. Also, wasn't there a tradesman over here too a little bit? No, whatever. Hopefully the guy up here will sell it. Oh crap, I already forgot what I was talking about. Keep walking for now until I figure that out.
Well met. No.
Have you slain some of the beasts blocking our path? Let's... Wow. Oh, I'm really upset that I can't... Hang on. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Funny enough, it actually looks like it fits my gear, the copper gear. I'm not breaking the challenge just so I can wear that. But what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to make sure I save it. I'm going to put it in my bank because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to find this Mog if I decide to use the mocking services on here. Less raptor stalking at the base of our hills puts my mind at ease. Thanks for the work, Kazaghal.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Really like the name Kazaghal. It's growing up. I say growing on me. I always liked the name, but originally it was supposed to be Kazaghal because I didn't want to make it sound too much like Azaghal, and I think I talked about that when I first created this character so long ago at this point. But I think I decided that this was a good name to go with. I think if I ever change the name, I'm just gonna put KHAZ instead of KEZ, but I'll probably do both spellings depending on depending on the game I'm playing, what's available. Because KAHAZ, although for this game it's gonna be I think the Titan's name is Khazgoroth, and Modan is named after him in general. That's that entire area. But the Kaz, I think, generally tends to mean dwarf, or in a lot of settings, like, what was it? Khazad means dwarf. Doom means delving or home or something. But Kaz for Khazad. And then you have the, what was it in Warhammer? I know Kazakh. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember how you say the names on Warhammer. That's the one. That one I know the least of the more popular fantasy worlds, settings or whatever. But Karaz is the name of dwarven cities generally. Karazenkor. Hang on, I'll talk more about that in a
See you
second. Sorry.
around.
Don't need to talk about that now. Have you got what I need, or are you just being nosy? Oh, perfect, thank you. This should teach him a lesson. Here's your silver. Now shoot.
See you later. You need something?
Oh, I can't do this. My fiance is dog-tired all the time, disappears randomly during the night, and recently I found long black hair on his clothes. I just can't figure out how he could do this to me, but I must be certain. Please, warrior, can you go look into this for me? Before I do anything rash, I can't even bear to speak to him. Never mind go back to her old bedroom. Just find out his damn side of things and tell me what lies he speaks. Any extra evidence you can find would be good too, I suppose. She screws her face up tightly. He's probably avoiding me and pretending to be useful, chopping wood by the lumber mill. Burt Mano is his name.
Safe travels.
Okay, well, I have another quest to turn in. And actually, he's by the lumber mill, which is funny enough where actually I was going to be heading next. There's Burt Mano.
Well met.
Jamie Sparrow, you don't look like you're going to be selling me
Greetings.
anything.
Be
God
careful.
damn it. I literally am going to have to spend time just to go find a freaking trades vendor. What the? So your wife seems to think she has evidence of you with another woman. What? She told this to a stranger? Oh, by the light. This is worse than I thought. Please speak to Marge Blackwood. She's the investigator in this town and responsible for several cases currently. Speak to her. She will explain it all. Somehow I think I'm sleeping outside tonight anyhow. Somehow? Well, you're not wrong, but I'm really annoyed at not at myself. I'm really annoyed that I couldn't get a hold of freaking wood. Actually, hang on, I'm gonna mute myself while I do something. This is annoying. Wetlands. Apparently there are two. The general supplies vendor probably was in Menethil, which I already figured, as well as an engineering and general goods vendor, also in Menethil. So there were two others I could have talked to in Menethil that would have had it. There might be something here too, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, there's too many to really guess. I'm just gonna put a cut in the video to
Hello.
turn these on. Poison. Well, this complicates things greatly. We may need to take a more direct approach. Okay. I know it looks bad, but Bert has been suffering with sleep paralysis of a very interesting kind, you see. The poor soul has something, and I have my suspicions what. Reaching out to him during his dreams, period. I was skeptical too, until I witnessed it myself while observing him slumber. I'm sure it is a demon. The peasants have countless stories of this sort of thing, but it's the first time I've gotten irrefutable evidence of it happening. Regardless, my studies must be put on hold. If his marriage, and if you are correct, his life may be in danger. This demon must be either expelled or brought into the physical plane, then killed. Unfortunately, I have very little idea how to do so directly. But I know who does. I made contact with a shady fellow in Stormwind. He conducts his business from a cabal hidden away in the basement of a tavern there. I do not know which one, unfortunately. His name is Gakken the Darkbinder. Please hurry, warrior. Burnt isn't a perfect man, but he doesn't deserve
Have a
this.
good one.
Well, considering that you're talking about demons, black hair on him, I'm assuming it's going to be a succubus that I'm going to be fighting. But it's pretty cool that there's going to be a demon quest, demon I have to fight. Alright, so I'm probably going to actually do a little bit more because, oh, it's actually already an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, and the other guy was in the basement of this house. I think I'm going to just save it for next time. I don't like the idea of having to wait to turn this quest in, but I think I'd rather just end the video, go buy the wood, and come back here and have it ready for the next video. I think. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna just turn this one in, though.
Great to meet you.
Oh, are you here for something, or are you just looking to chat about some of my new inventions? Oh, that Frad. Look at all these new gadgets and gizmos. Whizzing Frad bangers, shocking gyrochromes, tilting oscillation inhibitors. This is all state-of-the-art stuff. Thanks for the delivery. Take this for the trip.
See you soon.
Oh, you got a follow-up. Tilting oscillation inhibitor? This stuff is off the charts, especially this tilting oscillation inhibitor. The requirements for it are incredibly peculiar, but I must have it. If you could get me the required materials in order to engineer this bad boy, then I would be willing to incorporate one into an item for you. Here, I wrote the materials down for you. Gather what I need and bring them back. They should be enough quantity to craft 2 of them. Iron bars, I can get that. Wow, apparently I can make most of this stuff, except for bronze wearing gizmos and fused wiring.
Off with you.
I'll look into that off camera as well, but it's cool that I'm going to have another follow-up quest. I am going to head... Alright, so yeah, I'm going to put it into the recording. Before I hop on to any other characters or doing anything else tonight, which I'm not sure if I will, it's already 8 o'clock. I usually like to start winding down around now, unless I'm already playing something. Like now. I'm going to go work on my bag space. I'm going to go buy the simple wood, so I can turn that in on the next video. I'll probably start the next video in Stormwind, honestly, just because that way I could turn that quest in. I'll have the wood ready, and I can come right back to Hawk's Vigil, more or less. So that's the plan for the next one. I'm not sure what the follow-ups are going to be otherwise, but Daydreaming at Night, I'm going to keep going down that one. I'm going to turn down Preparations for Adventure. I'm going to look into what I could do for that quest as well. Otherwise, depending on how much time I have left in that video, I'll probably go right to doing the Explorers League quest like I was talking about in Raptor Ridge. Or, and this is the other one, if I don't have as much time, I'll just do Reclaiming Goods. Yeah, Reclaiming Goods, and I think there was another quest, wasn't there? Oh yeah, the Giant Crocodile Skin, just because it'll both take me up the coast anyways. But yeah, so that's the plan for the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said earlier, if you didn't watch the previous one, I completely understand, just because it's going to be a very boring one. I probably shouldn't even be bothering putting it up. I just don't get... I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think I'll put it up regardless, just so people could see all the running about if they really want to. But whatever, regardless. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.